Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our next and really first teaching point when it comes to explorers and all of our explorer research. So, I was thinking about today and what our next step should be. We talked a little bit about starting to create a map for our explorer's route, but we're still trying to iron out all the details on what it is we're going to be using. So I wanted just to walk you through and let you know what it is we are going to be starting next. So on our Google Classroom homepage, we've got the stream, classwork, and people. We are going to head over to classwork and head all the way down to social studies and actually open up our explorer information. So you all know we have our assignment, like the information. You have a copy of the explorer choices, just in case you forget how to spell your explorer's name. You've got your map and you have your slideshow. And right now I am looking at Mila's account. So if you click view assignment, you have tons of different pieces of information. Again, you've got your explorer choices, your map, and your actual slideshow. We know, looking at the directions, we are going to be doing two things during this project. We are going to be making a written report. I see that right here. And we are giving a presentation. Right now, we've done about a week of research, which means you should have tons and tons of research all on your slideshow. If you don't, that is your goal. Your goal is to continue researching. If you're done, I know a few of you are starting to be done with your research, we are going to be doing that written report. So in order to do it, you need to add a Google Doc. When you add a Google Doc, that will now be where your written report is going to live. So if you open it up, you can write your explorer's name or just Explorer Report by, I'm using Mila right now, but obviously yours would be your name. So I can put it in the middle. I can make it be really nice and big. I can change the font. Maybe I like Times New Roman. I like it a little bigger, but I like to look at it smaller so I can see my whole report. Alrighty, so your report, everybody, will be consisting of 3 different pieces. The first piece is what we're looking for, information on early years. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to type a heading that just says early years. Early years. Then I know the second piece of information I need to be adding is exploration. So I'm going to go over, I'm going to type in exploration. These headings are more like subheadings. They're just little pieces of information in my report. So I'm going to make them a little smaller. And then the very last thing on the very last page is going to be your bibliography. And remember, your bibliography is a list of all the websites that you are using in your report, like to get information from. So the expectation, everybody, is that each of these early years exploration bibliography is all a solid paragraph. This should be about 5 to 6 sentences. This should also be about 5 to 6 sentences. And then your bibliography, you'll probably have maybe 3 or more websites. I'm going to say 3+ websites. Okay. And then, as we know, we'll also have a map, but the map is not included in the actual report. So early years exploration bibliography. Now your goal, everybody, is to open up your research notes and start kind of copying and pasting things in. You know that eventually you are going to be putting all of this information in your own words, but we need to make sure we have enough information before we start writing and typing things into your own words. So you're going to open up, next step, open up your research notes. And let's just kind of check out what we can copy and paste in. So we've got Explorer notes. And we can look down. Okay, so Mila's starting to add pieces of information about childhood. So this is all early years, all about Christopher Columbus. So we have Christopher Columbus was born in a middle-class family in Genoa and that's now part of Italy. So if you know that for sure you want in your report, I just selected it all, clicked Command C, and then I'm just gonna kind of like put this in maybe with a bullet point, because I know I want to put that in there. Next, I'm going to go back and see, okay, his father, Domenico Colombo, was a wool weaver, and his mother was Susanna Fontanarosa. Okay, so we've got information about his parents, his mother and his father. So that kind of goes in there with his family. Next, in 1473, he took a job as an apprentice and was a business agent for some families. I don't want to add all of that, but I'm going to say in 1473, he took a job as an apprentice and actually, you know what? I am going to add all that. And he was a business agent. Alrighty. So for example, if this was the only information Mila had, she would know she needs to go back and do some research. Now, if we look at her notes, she does have information about school. She does have some information about family. Her father, or Christopher Columbus's father and mother, we know their names, and maybe some other early years information. So she does have enough in here, but if she only had 3 sentences in here, that's not enough for a full paragraph. Now, exploration. Those of you that don't have any information on exploration yet, you're not ready to start writing and adding information in. You need to research. If you have information about exploration, you can start to type it in. He went here. He found this. He did not find what he was looking for. Whatever information you have, your goal is to copy and paste your early years information and your exploration information. Last step for today, if you are ready, is to be copy and pasting the websites in that you were using. So if Mila was using Famous Explorers, she would copy and paste that right in to her report. So that's one. Maybe she's going to add a different second one, and maybe she's going to add a different third one. Okay, so that is our goal for today. We are going to head to our assignment, attach a new Google Doc, title it Explore Report, add in a section for early years, exploration bibliography, and start copying and pasting. Over the next few days, we will finish research. Over the next few days, we will be working to add all of this information into our own words. So everybody, happy researching. Good luck today. Let me know if you have any questions.